Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Jalen Says. And today we're with Ron Godfrey. How are you today? You're muted. You're muted. Yeah.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Sorry about that.
So
How's
how are
everybody
you?
doing?
Great, and yourself?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm always on my grind, but I won't complain. That's what it's all about.
Nice. So you're an actor, author, entrepreneur, and many more. Can you tell us some of your talents?
Well, you just spilled out the actor part. I'm also a musician.
Nice.
I sing and yeah. So yeah, it's just to name a few.
Wow. So when did you starting to do all of this stuff?
I was very young. I started about 5 or 6, playing guitar with drums and all that kind of stuff, and then around about maybe 8 or 9, I branched off to the piano, and so I'm mainly piano now. And then later on in life, I got into the acting and everything like that. So I'm enjoying myself.
Nice. Nice. So what was your experience growing up?
Right. I'm sorry.
What was your experience growing up?
My experience growing up, as far as being a musician,
Well, just
um,
your life growing up.
it was great.
Nice.
Just period. A lot of my life was spent in church. My routine was, church, school, home, um, and I learned the instruments in church. So yeah, that's what a lot of my life consisted of.
Nice. So what was your favorite thing to do at school?
My favorite thing to do at school,
Yes.
nothing. I didn't. I didn't have a favorite thing to do at school. To be honest with you, I would have to say though, maybe my favorite subject was maybe English.
Why English?
I would have to say. Um, I don't know. That's a good question. It wasn't hard for one thing. Wasn't anything difficult. So I would have to say that was one of my favorite subjects. And then the spelling and everything like that. I was one of the top spellers in my class.
Wow.
Coming up. So yeah. So
That's incredible.
yeah, those were the good old days.
Nice. So did you ever encounter bullies?
No, no, I didn't have that problem.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I didn't have that problem.
Oh, we have an audience question. What piqued your interest in acting?
What piqued my interest in acting? Wow. Well, um, honestly, I've always wanted to be an entertainer when it came to like music and everything. Um, the Jacksons was like my favorite group of all time. So I've always pictured myself on stage with them. But when it came to acting, I actually woke up one morning and said, I'm going to become an actor. And this happened back in 2012. I just woke up one morning and said, I'm going to become an actor. And, long story short, about 4 or 5 months later, I was on stage doing my first stage play.
Wow.
And the rest is history. It just went from there. Yeah.
What was the stage play? What was the stage play?
What's that?
What was the stage play?
The name of my play was Death Trap. I played the attorney in the play, and actually it derived from an old movie that Christopher Reeves was played Superman. He was in, so
Wow.
it was a play derived from that movie.
Wow. Nice. So, how did you feel when you first got on the stage? Were you nervous?
You know what, uh, Jay man, I was nervous, but a lot of people from the audience, they came to me after the play was over with and said that I looked like I had been doing it for years. I made it look easy. But I was nervous because, when I went out on that stage for the first time and those lights was beaming in my face, and I'm like, and the way it was set up to where like the lights were so bright that I couldn't see the audience, but I could hear them, so yeah. So that was just as bad. But it was okay.
So,
It
have
was
you ever
okay.
done musicals?
Say it again.
Have you ever done musicals?
I'm sorry, you was breaking up a little bit. Say that one more time.
Have you ever done a musical?
A musical? No. I haven't done a musical, but I have been in stage plays where I was required to sing. But I was never in a play where the entire production was, singing and, music and all that kind of stuff.
So, was the first live theater did you have to sing and stuff in that one?
In my first one, no,
Yes. Oh.
no, there was no singing in that at all.
So, how did you feel when you first got to sing live on theater?
um, I was all right. I was cool. I think the rehearsal was worse than the production itself. You know, um,
What's bad about?
you always get that. Well, what I mean by that is, singing in front of everybody. Actually, I was singing and the theater was empty. Um, but I guess because I like a challenge a little bit. So, but yeah, it was okay. It was all right. I made it through.
Nice. So, do you prefer live theater, film, or television?
Who is that? Betty asking that? Is Betty
Yeah.
asking these questions?
Yes. Yes.
Do I prefer live theater over film or television? Um, I like them all, but if I had to choose, I would do either film or television more.
Why is that?
Live live theater, there's really no room for error. Once you're up on that stage and you're reciting your lines, that's basically it. You know what I mean? If you mess up, it's just, if you don't recover right, you just, you jacked it all up. But with film, when filming a film or filming television show,
You
if
could.
you get jacked up on a if you jack up on the line, you can just yell out line and somebody will yell it out to you, and then you're pretty good. They can edit it and all that kind of stuff. So in live theater, there's no editing.
And there's no.
So,
What's the line?
right, there's no
Oh,
none of
okay.
that.
Okay. It's Juliet. Let down your hair, Juliet. Okay. Oh, wait, no, it's Rapunzel. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Sorry, again. Sorry. Yeah. So it's
Right,
Rapunzel. Let down your hair. Okay. Okay. Okay.
right, there's
Rapunzel.
none of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
none of
what was
that.
your time on film and television?
Say that again.
What was your first time on film and television?
um I did I want to say I did Love Thy Neighbor. Tyler Perry production.
Wow.
Love Thy Neighbor. Yes. And then it went from there. I've been on his other show called If Loving You Is Wrong. And I've done Medea Family Funeral. And then I have, currently, I have 3 movies that's on Prime Video right now. And then I have a short film that's on YouTube. And I have some other projects that have not been released yet that hopefully will be released later this year.
Wow. So
Right.
did you get to meet Medea?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was an experience.
How was the
Yeah.
experience?
You know, Mr. Perry is he's a genius. He's very down to earth. He loves to have fun, but when it's time for business, it's time for business. So the experience was one that I'll never forget.
Nice. So this is a very, 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 very personal thing we need to talk about. This is not good. Are you ready for this,
What's
sir?
not good?
Are you ready?
I might be.
Let me tell you, what I'm gonna show will shock you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry that Google did this to you. And
Wow.
this is the right. This is meant to be you too. Look, profile. It goes to your page. I am sorry, sir.
Wow.
Google did that to you.
It's okay. There's
Ah,
no one's perfect, right?
well, I mean, it's Google. They're supposed to be perfect, but
It's okay. Hey, you
yeah.
look sharp, by the way.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So, what are your plans in the future?
Um, to leave a long-lasting legacy for my children. To be one of the most influential individuals to ever walk the face of the earth. Um, yeah, that's it. That's what I'm working for. And so I want my children to be proud of me, my family to be proud of me, and so I'm working towards that. Working very hard towards that. I'm not out to be better than anybody. I'm out to be better than myself. So
Nice.
if that makes sense. Yeah.
It does. It does. Are you interested in
Right.
behind the camera, director, writer, or producer?
Actually, yes. I've actually done some a few things where I'm behind the camera. I thought about getting into writing. I've thought a lot about it because I've been approached about it a few times. So yeah, I'm definitely I have some interest in it. Some interest in it. Yes, I do.
Have you already started writing a script?
No, no, I'm too busy writing books.
Yes. I was just going to segue into that. But yes. So you have one book and almost 2 books coming out very, very soon. You have one book already out called, well, why don't you say more about it?
It's Crying Out in the Dark. It's my autobiography, and I talk about real life events that happened that caused depression. Um, Depression and anxiety is something that is not really talked about much um, throughout the Black community and throughout period. So I wanted to be an icebreaker to share my story, to let people know that it's okay to not be okay. That there is life after depression. So I wanted to get that message out there, and so it's doing very well. It's doing very well.
Nice. Nice. So how far are you into writing the second part, Surviving the Storm?
Well, it'll be ready. It'll be ready February. It'll be
Okay.
ready February. I got a lot of things going on in between time, so I have to write when I get a chance.
Nice. Nice. And I actually was at your first book signing. Yeah, I got some good popcorn.
Right.
I ate it a lot.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yep, it was nice.
We did. We did.
Yeah. Yeah. So
That was
where are
awesome.
you touring next with your book signing?
I'm in Atlanta this Saturday, and then I'm in Augusta, Georgia on the 31st. And I just locked down a date for South Carolina. I'll be in Lexington, South Carolina on August the 7th. And then I'll be returning to my hometown and home state of Stamford, Connecticut on
Nice.
August 13th. I'll actually be having a signing at my old high school where I graduated from 33 years ago. So
Wow.
that's going to be a great homecoming. Right. Right.
Wow, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
That's
that's
gonna
going to be awesome.
yeah. So what was your
I'm
dream
looking forward to it.
as a kid?
I'm sorry, you froze up. What you say?
What was your dream job as a kid?
My dream job. I used to dream of being like a judge or something like that. Um, then there was the dream of being a fireman, and I actually got a chance to go sit on a fire engine, and they gave me the little fire hat and all that kind of stuff. I remember all that stuff. You
Nice.
know, um, I never dreamt of being an actor. But that's what I became, and it's serving me well.
So you're also an entrepreneur of, well, a great apparel line called Grind and Conquer, which you're wearing right
Yeah,
now.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right. Grind and conquer.
Nice. So what was your inspiration?
Grind and conquer. I was in the gym working out when I came up with the idea. This was about, I want to say, maybe 4 years ago. I was in the gym, and it just came to me, grind and conquer. And grind and conquer is a broad statement. It doesn't just apply to the gym. You can apply to everyday life. Because daily we're on our grind. We're on our grind every day. Conquering our goals, our personal goals, our family goals, all that kind of stuff. So every day is a grind.
Yes.
So yeah, there you go.
So do you have any surprise new designs for Grind and Conquer?
I do. I have a new design that's going to be coming out pretty soon. I'll be exposing that. As a matter of fact, I am wearing one of the new designs on my page, and that's going to be coming out pretty soon. Also, I just launched my children's line, their sizes and everything like that. So it's growing, and it's going to get bigger.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah.
So do you have any other, you know, jobs or new businesses that you want to start?
Well, I have a few ideas that I want to, um, bring to the forefront at some point. I'm not ready to really put it into play as of yet. But I'm just really concentrating on my acting career and broadening that, along with my other, my grind and conquer, and pushing my book out there, and trying to get my second book up and running, and getting ready for that launch.
Yeah. Now, where can you find Grind and Conquer merchandise?
Grind and Conquer merchandise is on my website, which is rongodfrey.com. And that's where you also can order my book for an autograph copy. Now, if you don't wish to have an autographed copy, which is fine, you can order my book from Amazon.com, and there you go. But if you want to have an autographed copy of my book, you just simply order from my website, and I'll autograph it, and I'll send it to you.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I have one of those books right now.
There you go.
It's not on my desk, but I have it.
Okay.
Autograph.
Don't let it collect dust. Don't let it collect dust.
It will not collect dust. Awesome.
Good.
So, are you interested in mentoring in regards to living a legacy?
Sure. Because I think it's important. And, as I got further and further into my career, it became even more important, because I want, my children to, look back on these days when I had to, talk to them by video and maybe show them where I was at the time, filming or, doing a book sign or whatever like that. So I want them to always, know that, hey, Dad did what he had to do so that we can have what we have, and yes, I'll be very interested in mentoring with that regard.
Nice. Betty's coming out with some very good questions. Thank you, Miss
Yes,
Betty.
she is.
Yes, and okay, I prefer an autographed copy. So do I.
You prefer an autographed copy, Betty? Okay, Betty. Well, just go to my website and order it, and I will autograph it and send it to you.
Nice. So in 10 years, where do you see your career? How many books?
10 years?
How many businesses? What do you think you accomplished?
Well, in 10 years or before, I see myself getting an Oscar, BET Award, all kinds of Essence Awards, best-selling book of all time, thriving business. I see Grind and Conquer being international, and I'm pushing for that.
Nice. So how many books do you think you'll have in 10 years? How many books do you think you'll have in 10 years?
I don't know. I don't know if I'll continue writing. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to do at least 2 more.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now I have a fun question.
Okay.
Ready for it?
I have a fun answer, hopefully.
Okay. So what is your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Yes.
Shrimp. Yes. Yes.
Shrimp.
Anything with it could be shrimp linguine, even a shrimp po' boy sandwich. If it's shrimp, yes.
Okay. So what is your least favorite food?
My least favorite foods, sauerkraut.
What's sour? I forgot what sauerkraut.
To be honest with you, I can't think of it right now. To be honest with you, my least favorite food, I can't really pinpoint because it's not too many things that I don't like.
There's only 2 things I hate as a
What's
food:
that?
watermelon and avocado. I love the taste of watermelon at first, but then it just makes me feel like I'm about to throw up after.
Oh wow! Now
So
avocado, I can't do avocado.
I cannot do avocado. Yeah, but I like the taste of watermelon, but then it just all goes downhill.
Yeah, watermelon is good though. I love watermelon.
I love the taste of watermelon.
Oh really?
Not like
but you don't like it though.
Anytime soon. Last time I ate a watermelon was a year ago, probably before I went to the book signing event. My mom got some watermelon. I said, I'll try it. And I was like, you know what? It's not so bad. I don't know why I don't like this. Oh, and wait, now I know. I feel like I'm about to throw up. Great. Uh-huh.
Watermelon is good for you.
Yes, it is. Maybe for you.
Yeah.
But not for me. Wow. So a lot of my guests do like shrimp, huh?
A lot of your guests like shrimp. That's great.
My mom likes shrimp.
Really?
Yes.
Now, I also love Italian food.
What type?
I like pastas. I like the pasta. Yeah. I'm good, and of course, soul food. You know, you can't go wrong with soul food.
You cannot.
You can't go wrong with it.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Unless you have a burning building with mold growing inside the potatoes. I mean, no, not the potatoes. You don't really get potatoes. You get mashed potatoes. You get the sweet potatoes.
Well, we hope we don't have the mold. Wow. That's awesome.
But speaking of this, what is your favorite ice cream?
Betty is coming up with some questions, boy. My favorite ice cream, I would have to say, I have a few of them, but one of my all-time favorite is pistachio nut ice cream.
I saw pistachio ice cream before. I never tried it.
Yeah, you should try that. Pistachio nut ice cream. I like the mint chocolate ice cream. I like I like butter pecan. Yeah. But pistachio nut is yeah. There you go.
I have one trick question for you. Well, I have
trick
two
question. Okay.
I have one question and one trick question.
Okay.
What's better, homemade vanilla or vanilla ice cream? Because there's a difference.
Homemade vanilla or what?
Or vanilla ice cream, because there is a difference.
I mean, I don't know. I just like ice cream. You know, I know there is a difference because there's a difference. There's a difference in the textures. So I do know that.
Yes, homemade vanilla is way creamier and it's more yellow.
Yeah.
But now I have
so there is a difference there.
If vanilla ice cream's a flavor, then what is plain ice cream?
I don't know, bro.
I do not. I definitely can't this show because it's incredible. Oh my gosh. Well, plain ice cream is basically you go to the airport, and no, you don't get the ice cream from the airplane. Like, who would eat that? No, you take the airplane and you put it on your vanilla ice cream, plain ice cream.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, but it tastes great. I mean, you may lose some teeth, but I mean, yeah, you could really taste it. And you could also hear screams too. You could also hear people calling you weird and a monster for eating a plane, but I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I had one before.
All right.
It was
I'm going to stick with my pistachio nut, though.
Man, you got to try it, bro. You got to try it.
Wow.
Yeah, by the way, these teeth are officially made out of metal.
So do you like waffle cones?
Do I like waffle cones? Like, if someone doesn't like waffle cones,
waffle cones that you eat?
Yeah, they're very good. If you don't like waffle cones, I don't know why.
Waffle cone is the bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something's wrong with you if you don't like. Something's wrong if you don't like waffle cones.
Oh, especially those that you get at the store that have the, like the strawberry, but the chocolate waffle cone.
Right. There you go. My man. Yeah.
Yes. So I have a very, very important question.
Okay.
How do you think you improve throughout your entire life? Just as a person and as your business.
How can I improve?
How did you improve and how can you improve?
How did I improve? Um, well, I improved by, changing my mindset. When you change your mind, you change your life. And, you have to kind of slow your brain down if you're, constantly going. You have to slow down and just really evaluate what's going on around you, and just put everything in perspective and prioritize. And that's how I've been able to to manage, and that's how you can better manage, is to just prioritize and set goals for yourself. Like you were asking me what my goals were for the next 10 years. You have to set goals for yourself and work towards those goals. um, and my thing is, you do what you have to do so that you can do what you want to do. you know yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard I call him a master actor, Mr. Denzel Washington. He made a statement one time, and it sticks with me.
What is that?
He said, without commitment, you'll never start, but without consistency, you'll never finish. So I live by that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yes, sir.
Yes. So this is a question that I have never asked before. Are you ready for this question?
I don't know.
Are you ready for this question?
I don't know.
Well, that's true. Okay. So,
Okay.
what do you think? Do you think your kids will follow the same career path as you? And if they do, in 10 years, what do you think they'll be doing?
I don't know if they will or not, to be honest with you. Um, I really don't know what they'll be doing. I know um, they haven't mentioned to me about, being an actor or actress or anything like that. Um, but a couple of them have mentioned about, being a model and different things of that nature. So, I just, try to guide them in the right direction, and, be there to support them
So, how many kids do you
if that's
have?
what they choose to do.
How many kids do you
I
have?
have I have five biological children. I have five biological children, and I have six stepchildren.
Wow.
But I don't
Wow.
call them my stepkids. I call them my kids. So if you
That's
want to take the word step out, I have 11 children.
that's a lot of children. 11?
Well, again, five of them, five. I have five biological children and six stepchildren, but I don't use that word step. So that's why I took the word step out, and so I say I have 11 children.
Still, 5 children is a lot. Wow.
Hey,
So,
hey. I know people that have more than that.
true. But do you have any twins?
No,
Do you have any kid twins as your child twins?
nope.
Do you have any family like brother,
No.
sister?
Yes, I'm the youngest out of six.
Wow. That's a lot. Children.
Yep, I'm the youngest of six.
Wow. So, what do your family members do?
Who knows? You might have seven or eight children. When you get older. You never know.
Maybe. Maybe. So, do your family member,
What's
relative,
that?
do your brothers and sisters do the same things that you do?
No,
No?
no, no.
Okay.
They all have their own careers and everything like that. They're doing well for themselves. And I'm the actor.
Wow. Wow. So how
Yeah.
did your family feel
So
when
yeah,
you did that theater performance?
they were very proud of me, and it made me happy. Of course, anytime you get your family behind you, you know, um, you won't always get the full deck, but if you have two or three with you, you good. So yeah, I'm happy, and they're very they're supportive, and I can appreciate that.
Yes, yes. Yes, so are my family. They're very supportive of what
So
I
yeah,
do. Thank you, Mom, up there. Oh, thank you. She said you're welcome. That's wonderful. What advice would you give to someone like me who wished to enter the entertainment industry?
um, do your research. Do your research. Be sure if this is what you want to do. Again, do your research. Um, don't be quick to jump to every project that is presented to you. Read your contracts word for word, line for line. You know, make sure you know what you're signing. Make sure you know what you're getting into. Be vigilant, and don't try to be better than anyone, but just try to be the best you can be, and just create your own image in the industry.
Yes. So, have you ever accidentally signed a bad contract?
No.
Have you ever saw a bad contract?
Have I ever saw a contract? Oh yeah,
A
I see
bad
contracts all the time.
a bad contract.
Have I ever seen a bad contract?
Yes, for your term. Like they gain more, unfair amount more.
Um, well, you know, not uh, not every deal is what you would call a great deal, but a deal is a deal. I mean, you just have to, know your worth, know your worth, and know what you bring to the table, and be sure that you are compensated for what you bring to the table. Again, the name of the game is knowing your worth.
Okay. Okay. So, how was it feeling when you signed your
Yeah.
first contract? How was it feeling when you
I'm
signed
sorry.
your contract?
What did I feel when I signed my first contract?
Yes.
I felt um, very accomplished. I felt it was an exciting feeling. Um, it was very a very happy feeling, very extraordinary. So yeah, it was great. It was
Wonderful.
great.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, well, if you could tell us, who was the first contract you signed with?
Um, it's been a while, so I don't remember that, to be honest with you. It's been some time now. So
Okay. Okay. Well,
yeah.
before we get off, the audience, do you have any more questions? And while you're putting those in, can where we can find you on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, IG.
Oh yes. My IG is I am Ron Godfrey. All together, of course. I am Ron Godfrey. That's my Instagram. For Facebook, it's Ron Godfrey. If you want to find me on YouTube, just type in Ron Godfrey. So everything's pretty much uniform. So yeah, please follow me. If you inbox me, when I get a chance, I will respond. I stay busy, but there are times when I do have a few minutes to just go through and respond to inboxes and everything like that. So I figured if you take the time to inbox me, um, I can take the time to respond to you, and I'll be happy to do that.
Okay. Okay, well, since we have no audience questions, thank you for coming on.
Appreciate you having me, man.
Well, thank you guys also in the audience for coming on. And can you stay on for a little bit longer as I do my outro? Can you stay on for a little bit longer as I do my saying goodbye to the audience?
Hey, audience, thank you for tuning in. Again, my name is Ron Godfrey, and please keep me in your prayers, and I'll pray for you as well. And remember that without commitment, you'll never start, but without consistency, you'll never finish. Again, my name is Ron Godfrey, actor, author, entrepreneur, and again, God bless you, and please keep me in your prayers.
And thank you to the wonderful audience out there. Thank you, Ron Godfrey. Thank you, for coming on. Thank you. And subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe, like the video, hit the thumbs up button, and do all that because it supports me in a lot of ways, a lot more ways than you could know. It just helps me. And it also makes me, feel great about my channel. Shows you guys are liking the content. And guys, if you want to donate to us, it's $JALEN says, Cash App $JALEN says. It could help us with a lot of things that we're doing with live, and it could just help me just get a better setup and when we're going live, doing all the crazy other news events and crazy other things, because that would be incredible and it's fun. And guys, JALEN Says TV, now live for any content creators, whatever you do. If you interview, if you do some jazz, if you animate, if you write, if you produce some movies, it's basically incredible. It's on everything. It's on a lot of programs. It's on everything, and it's way better, and it's way more affordable than anything on the market, and it's everywhere. And it's Fire Stick, Samsung TV, Apple TV, iOS, Apple, Samsung. It's basically on everything, and it's incredible. And it won't have a JALEN Says TV marker on it. It'll be your thing, your show, and you could DM us more about it. You could ask more about it on Jalen Ali. You could DM us. It's JALEN right there. And thank you guys a lot. Thank you for the support, and stay tuned.